So I started out by priming his face, and I just used some Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. This is primer I already had, so I didn't buy any, but you can find cheaper drugstore alternatives as well. And then I always set the primer just to make sure that it really stays on his skin. And then now I'm just applying white face paint. We just got cheap face paint from Walmart. It was, I think, 98 cents for this face paint. And I'm using an e.l.f. foundation brush that was like $2 to apply it to his face. We wanted to keep this inexpensive and fun, so we just went with cheaper drugstore alternatives instead of using high-end products, and it turned out just fine. I did notice with this paint that one layer was not enough for his skin, so I went in with a second layer just to make sure that his skin didn't really peek through and the white was really prominent. I wanted him to look as spooky as possible. Next, I'm going in with some black eyeshadow. You do not have to use high-end eyeshadow for this, but I just used the color Blackout in my Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. But you can use any black eyeshadow for this, and I'm using a Real Techniques blending brush just to put that all over his lid, his crease, everywhere, all over his eyes, into his eyebrows, and above and below them as well. You want to completely black out the eyes, so basically give your husband, significant other, or yourself to black eyes. And just to deepen up that shade, I wanted to go in with some e.l.f. eyeliner in black. And this is just their liquid eyeliner. It's really inexpensive, and I just put this all over the lid, and basically everywhere I just put the eyeshadow because it wasn't popping enough as much as I wanted it to, and I just wanted his eyes to be like completely blacked out, and also I feel like it kind of like held the powder in place because it's liquid. Next, I'm going up and I'm just making little tick marks, almost like stretching up the eye right above it and below. You do not have to be perfect with this. Actually, the messier the better. And as you can see, when I go through this video, you'll see that I actually continue the lines and make them longer and more messy. And then I just went in and added some few like vein type of lines coming down from his eye. And these do not have to be perfect either, and you don't have to be symmetrical when you do the other side. Just do, just make it messy and have fun with it. And I extended the lines on the top of his eyes as well and just kept getting messy with it. The messier, the better, honestly, with this. That's kind of the great thing about it, is you can just have fun and not worry about it looking perfect. But you're just going to continue making little strokes and making longer veins. And then I also did little vein lines on his forehead just to add some creepiness to it. And for this next part of the video, I apologize. It totally went out of focus and I have no idea why. But I am just using some lipstick. This is lipstick by Wet n Wild. It's called Raging Red. It's 98 cents. And I'm using an e.l.f. concealer brush to apply it, and also just applying it straight from the lipstick. I tried to do some like barbed wire effect on the side of his mouth, but it actually looked better when it became messier. So I kind of just forgot that idea and widened out his mouth to go into the corners. You want to make sure that the lipstick goes all the way up almost to their ear, and then just keep messing it up. And now just for finishing touches, I just blackened up the eyeliner wherever it kind of faded away. Then I just added some few little extra touches, a few extra lines, and to finish and complete the look, we used some green hairspray paint to really turn him into the Joker. And that's it.
Hello, everybody.
You can do whatever because I can edit it.
Hello. That's why I'm making all these noises. Oh, that is cool. My teeth are so white.
So, okay.
Caffeine.